Are you trying to create a website but confused on whether you should use WordPress or Wix? Well, today we're going to discuss the two popular design platforms and which one's going to be better for you to use for your business. It's important for you to know what both have to offer before making your decision, so let's dive in. So let's start with WordPress. WordPress has a lot of great features. WordPress is more of a platform that you would require a little bit more of an expertise in web design. It's not as easy to use as Wix is, but let's get into the pros. So first, WordPress is free. You don't have to pay for it. It's free to use. All you have to pay for is the hosting to where the site sits. So you pay for your server space, but you don't have to pay to use WordPress. WordPress is free. It's highly customizable, so you can really do whatever you want. It's open source. You can customize it however you want to fit your brand. This is going to be a little bit tougher to do with Wix, just because Wix it's more of a templated model, so you're kind of bound to that template. You can't customize as much as you can with WordPress. WordPress has a larger community than Wix. WordPress has just been around much longer. So if something's wrong, you can easily find support. You can find many specialists that specialize in WordPress. It's much easier to get support, and it's way better for SEO. And I've seen this firsthand. I do SEO for a lot of local businesses here in Allen, Texas, and it is by far outperforming Wix. You could say that there are much more WordPress websites than Wix, and so that's why they rank higher. But when you really look into the back end of the websites, you can do a lot more. You have a lot more options with WordPress for SEO. There's different plugins you can use, like Yoast or All-in-One SEO, that allow you to have all these customized features for SEO, like your XML sitemap. So that's one of the main features that you can have with WordPress is a custom XML sitemap. You may be able to get that with Wix, but it's not going to be very easy, and it's not going to be user-friendly like you're going to get with WordPress. So the cons of using WordPress: it requires more of an expertise, so you need to have some knowledge or training to use this platform. It's not going to be as user-friendly, and if you're someone just going into it completely blind, you're going to have no idea what you're doing. Sometimes WordPress can be slower. You need a powerful hosting provider to get the most out of your WordPress website. So this is a con, but there is a way to combat this with having a powerful hosting provider. I use cPanel and it works great. My websites load very fast. But that is a con. If you have basic WordPress web hosting, your site is probably going to run slowly. Another con of WordPress is it just has such a large variety of options to choose from. So when you're trying to find your SEO plugin, there's going to be so many different options. It requires a lot more research to find who's the best, what's the best options for you to use. So it can be overwhelming, especially for a beginner, to use WordPress. Now let's go over the pros and cons of Wix. So the first pro is it's user-friendly. Pretty much anybody can get on Wix and design a website. It's very easy, and it's a pretty straightforward process. It's just a templated model, so pretty much anybody can do it. Wix also offers a wide range of templates to use, so you can pick and find your style that you want to choose from. This doesn't mean that you can customize it that much, but you can try to find your ideal style, and you can work with that and customize that by adding in your own text and images. Wix has its own hosting, so when you're building on Wix, your website is hosted on Wix. So you don't have to worry about finding an external hosting provider. Like with WordPress, you have to go through cPanel or WordPress hosting. It's a much simpler way to do it. It is more expensive, but it's more user-friendly and easier to do. It has built-in features for SEO and marketing, so it's going to make it very easy for you to add in your Google Analytics, or if you want to put in meta descriptions, and alt text, things like that, it makes it very easy for you to do that. So all of your basic SEO techniques, Wix makes it very simple and user-friendly to do those. Cons: it's not as customizable as WordPress. You're pretty stuck in this template that they give you, or that you've chosen. You can't customize them that much, so you may have a very generic website and you're kind of going to be stuck there. So this is one of the cons, is that you just can't make it as fit to your brand as you can with WordPress. Wix can be expensive. It's more expensive than WordPress in the long run. You can build the website yourself, but paying these monthly plans are almost double the price of WordPress. So overall, you're spending more money with Wix in exchange for a better user experience when building the website. That doesn't mean you're going to get the best results, but you can get a website and you can build it yourself, but you're going to end up paying more in the long term for paying for the website to be hosted on Wix. Wix has limited integration options. If you're trying to integrate your website with a lot of different third-party apps or third-party softwares, Wix is going to be limited in how many of these they can handle. It's typically that they can only handle the big ones. So the like HubSpot, Google Analytics, Google Ads, and that's really, you're not going to need much more. But if you are someone that wants to connect some of these smaller softwares that aren't as well known, Wix might not be your option. So it's been an ongoing debate on, is WordPress or Wix better for SEO? And the facts do show that WordPress is better, and that's just simply because you can do more. There's more customization options, there's more you can do. So one of these is you can customize the HTML, CSS, and the JavaScript, and you can make it more friendly for search engines. For Wix, on the other hand, it's going to be very difficult to do this, if you can even do it. Wix is kind of limited just to their built-in SEO tool. You can't really get anything else. So WordPress has a large variety of tools and things you can use to outperform, and Wix is just stuck with their one tool that is made for beginners. Next is just overall performance. So Wix is limited where you can't do much to improve your performance. WordPress allows you to have a lot of customization features to improve your website's performance, and you can make a WordPress website perform extremely well. So you're going to be limited with Wix, and that doesn't mean that this is going to be overall better. I'm just saying that WordPress can outperform Wix with speed, and most WordPress websites will not. And that's just because many people don't have the expertise to go in and customize your website to be very fast and outperform. So overall, WordPress can outperform Wix with speed. Next is blogging. So WordPress was originally designed for blogging, and WordPress outperforms everything in blogging. So they have so many SEO features. There's so much you can do with a WordPress blog that you can't do on many other platforms, including Wix. So overall, blogging is going to be better on WordPress with the different features. And blogging is one of the most important parts in your SEO campaigns. Posting active blogs and interlinking, that's going to be a huge part in your SEO. And WordPress overall dominates very largely on that. Your overall URL structure, WordPress allows you to get very custom with this. And this is actually one of the strategies that I use every day when I'm doing SEO and building a website, is the URL structure. So having a parent page that is over all of your city pages, and you can do that many different times. That keeps everything clean and contained. Wix, it's going to be very difficult to do these things, and you can't do it as cleanly as you can with WordPress. So overall, URL structure, you're going to have a way better advantage using WordPress. Overall, WordPress dominates over Wix for SEO because of its customization options. Now, if you're a beginner and you don't want to pay to have a website that's going to rank like that and you don't want to take the time to learn, Wix is going to be your better option. So if you're on a budget and you can't afford for a professional designer and you're not worried about ranking or getting more traffic from the website, then Wix is your option. If you're someone that wants to get more customers from the website through local rankings, then WordPress is definitely going to be your option. There's just so much more customization that you can do. The only downside is that you're going to have to hire a professional because you're not going to want to take the time to learn how to do this. It's going to take, you may spend 100 hours at least trying to learn just to build your first website. So it's going to benefit you in the long run to just hire a professional and get it done right the first time, rather than trying to do that yourself and realizing you messed up here, here, and here. And then you have to keep going back and fixing things. Keeping the website up to date is much easier just to have an expert web designer that works closely with you and runs your website. So hopefully after watching this video, you know which one's better for you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.